Okay, so picture this. You're visiting a model home on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, and honey, this house is everything you hoped it was gonna be. It has quartz countertops. It has an amazing open floor plan, gas appliances, and the primary bathroom literally made you gasp. The backyard is large enough for entertaining and gardening, but not so large where you have to spend your entire weekend mowing the lawn. The office has a door that actually closes where you can take calls without worry, and you are already mentally placing your furniture where it's gonna go and picking out your color schemes as you are touring this beautiful model home. This is it. This is where Thanksgiving is going to be spent with your family this year. And so when the sales agent hands you the contract, you quickly sign on the dotted line. Congratulations, you're a proud homeowner of a new construction home in the west end of Henrico County. You did it. This is it. This is the home you've been dreaming of for so long, or is it? Because imagine 6 months later, everything changes. The brand new HVAC starts acting up the week you move in, and nobody seems to be in a hurry to come look at it. There is a plumbing issue that keeps getting rescheduled, and now you can't even flush the toilet and run the dishwasher at the same time. You call the warranty department, and the warm, friendly sales agent who held your hand through the entire process is suddenly nowhere to be found. Your emails sit unanswered for days. Your calls roll to voicemail, and this beautiful home that you prayed for, sacrificed for, worked your entire career toward having, the home that was supposed to be the reward for all of it, starts to feel like the biggest and most expensive financial mistake you've ever made. Y'all, could you imagine? I'm sorry to tell you this, but unfortunately, this is not a rare story. It is a documented pattern, and it happens specifically to buyers who walked into a new construction home without the right information and without someone in their corner whose job was to protect them, not the builder. The things that actually determine whether your new construction experience is a blessing or a nightmare do not show up on a builder's website. They don't show up during your visit to the model home or in the incentive package that the sales agent is so excited to walk you through. See, these issues usually show up after you close on your house. They show up in how a builder responds when something goes wrong. They show up in the builder warranty that sounds too good to be true, but honey, it's not worth the paper it's written on. And if you choose wrong, by then you're already stuck. And friends, you've worked too hard and come too far to find that out the hard way. So today we're pulling back the curtain on every major builder in Henrico County who earned a spot at the top of my list, who comes with serious caveats, and who you need to run from before you sign a single thing. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stanley, and I help self-employed Christians in Henrico County, Virginia coordinate buying and selling simultaneously without stress or chaos to upgrade their home and their lifestyle using my Home Ownership God's Way blueprint. And y'all, if this is your first time here, hello and welcome. Subscribe and stay a while because I bring you real estate in a real way every single week. Now today I'm giving you the full, unfiltered breakdown of every major builder that's active in Henrico County right now. I rank them from the ones that I trust the most all the way down to the ones that keep me up at night on behalf of my clients, okay? Now this is gonna be based on real data, not just my opinion. I'm talking BBB complaint records, guild quality third-party buyer surveys, their warranty programs, and market research. And y'all know me, I'm not talking just to be talking, honey. I'm coming with receipts, okay? Now, before I rank a single builder, let's make sure we are on the same page, okay? Because not all new construction is created equally. There are 3 types of new construction in this market. First, we're gonna have production spec homes, and that's where the builder is going to design everything and build it before a buyer is found. You're gonna walk in, you're gonna choose from what's available, and you're gonna close relatively quickly. People like Ryan Homes, D.R. Horton, Lennar, and Stanley Martin operate in this model. It's a faster closing, you know the price, but there's limited personalization, and in some cases, construction that was rushed to meet a deadline. Secondly, there are semi-custom homes, and that's where you select from pre-designed floor plans and personalize your finishes through the Builder's Design Center. Main Street Homes, HHHunt, Eastwood, and Stylecraft operate in this space. There's a longer timeline, typically 6 to 12 months, but a better building experience overall, and far more of your vision is going to be in the final product, okay? Now, third, we have custom homes, and that's where you're going to work directly with an architect and a builder to design from scratch on a specific lot. Eagle Construction is the primary player at the higher end. You're going to get full personalization, a full timeline, but you're also going to make a full investment. Here's the thing, friends. Knowing which category that you're shopping in before you walk into a model home is going to save you so much confusion and possibly save you some heartbreak. The model home that you fall in love with the base price home that you're actually signing a contract on, is not always going to be the same thing. But we're going to get into that a little bit later, okay? Now let's talk about how the builders in this market actually actually rank. But okay, I've already given you my disclaimer once. Let me give it to you again. This is not simply my opinion. This is information that's based on BBB complaint data, third-party buyer surveys, guild quality ratings, and real market research. So what I'm telling y'all is what the actual data says. Don't you shoot the messenger, okay? Because there is one builder on this list that absolutely works my nerves, and I will not sell their homes at all, okay? But we'll talk about them later, all right? Now, let's talk about the builders that I recommend most highly in Henrico County right now, and that's gonna be Main Street Homes and Eagle Construction. Main Street Homes seems to be at the top tier of locally owned builders in this market. They've been named Builder of the Year by the Home Building Association of Richmond multiple times. They've won over 100 professional awards since 2000, and their guild quality profile shows a 92% likely to recommend rate based on nearly 1,000 completed surveys from real buyers who were asked by a third party. And 92% of them said yes, they would recommend this builder. Now, that does speak volumes, right? You gotta look at the research and you gotta look at what other people are saying about certain things. Now, what sets Main Street's home apart is their commitment to transparency. Buyers are consistently describing their homes as genuinely well built with quality that you can feel and a team that actually communicates throughout the entire process. Now, y'all, their warranty is a major differentiator in this market. Main Street Homes provides a 5-year residential warranty corporation structural warranty. Most production builders hand you the industry minimum, 1 year, and then you're going to be on your own. But on a $600,000 purchase, that difference is not a small thing. Most Henrico area builds with Main Street Homes falls in the 500s to 800 range. And if you're a move-up buyer who's done settling, Main Street Homes deserves to be on the top of your list. Maybe it deserves to be on the top of your list. Now, next up, we're going to talk about Eagle Construction. Eagle Construction has been building in Virginia since 1984. They have maintained an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau since 1985. They treat buyers like people instead of transactions according to the surveys, and the data shows it. Eagle is smaller by volume than the production giants with tighter quality control, more attention on your build, and a far more personal experience from start to finish. Now, they have a community called Green Gate in Short Pump. It starts over $900,000 and goes over $1 million. Their Sweet Spire community in Glen Allen is a gorgeous 55+ option, which is going to start around $715K. So if that puts you in Eagle's range, every buyer is going to tell you that paying the premium with Eagle is simply worth it. Now, in the middle of the market, there are solid options that come with caveats. HHHunt Homes is a well-established Virginia builder with beautiful master plan communities across Glen Allen and Short Pump. And the general consensus is that they build a solid product, but their BBB profile shows 13 complaints in the last 3 years, which is nothing compared to some others, including a recent case where a licensed structural engineer confirmed foundation cracking and weatherproofing failures on a new built home. Now, that can be a little concerning. They are a solid option, but I want you to go in with your eyes wide open. Bring your own home inspector and get everything they promise in writing. Stylecraft Homes has built a strong niche in the townhome and low maintenance market, with Henrico community starting in the low 300. Their floor plans are thoughtfully designed, their energy efficiency program is a genuine value add, and if your budget is in the $300,000 to $500,000 range and new construction is calling your name, Stylecraft might be worth you taking a serious look. Now, here's the thing. I know y'all came here for me to rank these builders, okay? So if I had to rank every major builder in this Henrico market right now, here's exactly how I would personally line them up based on the data. Number 1 would be Main Street Homes. Number 2 would be Eagle Construction. Number 3 would be HHHunt Homes. Number 4 would be Stylecraft Homes. Number 5 would be Eastwood Homes. And at the bottom of my list, Stanley, Martin, Ryan Homes, and Lennar, they're kind of close in that order and for the reasons that I'm about to walk you through. So that's my list. But now, before you go sign a contract with anybody on my list, let me tell you what my mom used to tell me, okay? My mom used to say, Nolly, everything that glitters ain't gold. And y'all, she was not lying, okay? When I tell every client before we walk into a new construction community together is that we're going to look past all the glitter, all the shiny objects, and all the things they try to throw at you, and we're going to break down the true cost of buying a new construction home, okay? So remember, everything that glitter ain't gold, okay? So let's keep it moving. Stanley Martin is the number 2 builder in the Richmond market by volume, and their post-sale track record is one of the most concerning that I've seen. Their BBB profile shows 69 complaints in the last 3 years, with 32 of those in just the last 12 months. Things like documented structural roof leaks, persistent plumbing failures, bedrooms with no proper heating, and a warranty department so slow and dismissive according to the complaints that buyers are filing former BBB escalations just to get someone to respond. Now, this ain't a good look, Stanley Martin. Now, Stanley Martin is not BBB accredited, and their warranty is the industry minimum, which is 1 year. So if you're considering a Stanley Martin home, I'm not telling you not to do it. Your own independent inspector is a non-negotiable, and every single promise needs to go in writing before you hand over $1, okay? And definitely before you sign a contract. So let's talk about Lennar. They're a national production builder, not BBB accredited, with documented quality complaints that surprised me when I dug deeper into their data. See, their everything's included program bundles more standard features than a lot of production builders, and I thought that was a good thing. That for a buyer, especially who can't absorb significant upgrade costs, it can be a real value. But just know that included cost does not always mean high quality. So we're going to get an independent inspection no matter what, and we're going to get everything that we're promised in writing. We're going to go into a contract with Lennar, or any builder for that matter, with our eyes wide open. Now finally, y'all, we have Ryan Homes. They are the #1 builder in this market by a wide margin, meaning they build twice as many homes as many builders in this market. And their parent company has 203 BBB complaints in the last 3 years, which as of the date of me doing my research is the highest complaint volume of any builder in this market. Documented issues include HVAC failures, poor construction quality, and refusing to honor warranties once that first year expires. And when I mentioned earlier that I do not sell homes by a specific builder on this list, I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Now friends, listen. Proverbs 24:3 says that by wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. And see, what I want you to do is I want you to walk in wisdom and don't be enticed by the shiny things. Remember what my mom said, everything that glitter ain't gold, okay? Over the past 10 years, I've successfully walked so many clients through this exact process. Clients who had toured communities alone, who did all their own research, and who were getting nowhere because they were doing it without anyone who knew how to advise them on which builder to trust and which builder to stay the heck away from, okay? And every single time when the right representation and the right strategy are in place, everything changes for you as a buyer. The deal is going to get done, your home is going to get protected, and you as a buyer is going to cross your bridge into your new home with your peace completely intact. So before we wrap up, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to take a moment and picture what is waiting for you on the other side of your decision in choosing a new construction builder for your new home. I want you to imagine pulling into the driveway of your brand new construction home. I want you to imagine you and your spouse sitting on your back screened in porch in the evening time, just looking at each other with no words needed because you both know what it took to get here. And then I want you to whisper, "Thank you, Lord," because the outside finally matches the inside. This is the land that He promised, and you are finally living in it. See, friends, that is what's waiting for you on the other side of your desire for a new construction home in 2026. You deserve to get there with the right information, the right builder, and the right person fighting for you every single step of the way. See, every day people just like you reach out to me to help them navigate new construction in Henrico County or some other Virginia market. They want to make sure they're choosing the right builder. They want to make sure they have the right representation, and they don't want to walk into a contract without someone in their corner. And friends, I love talking to y'all. So please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. You can reach me at 757-837-0096. You can also drop a comment below. I'd love to connect with you and talk to you about new construction builders in this market. Listen, you don't want to walk in here without being informed, okay? Friends, thank you so much for watching my channel. I love bringing you real estate in a real way every single week. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And if you know someone who's looking to buy a new construction home or who's looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in the Virginia market, guys, I would absolutely love to be your realtor. You can reach me at 757-837-0096, or you can click the link in the description to set up a brief time to chat. God bless you, friends. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.